Our many sovereign worlds thrived under the guidance of the trade order, and for centuries we enjoyed peace and prosperity. The ways of war had been long forgotten. Then the aliens came. Despite fleeing from their own destruction, they overran our meager defenses, enslaved our people, and plundered our worlds. Desperate and unable to mount a resistance on their own, many worlds ceded their authority, transforming the Order into the Traitor Emergency Coalition. United under a single banner, we finally stood a fighting chance, and our vast commercial fleet was slowly retooled into a shield against the alien advance. It seemed our fortunes were turning as we mounted a counter-offensive. Such hope was short-lived. The long-banished deviants, now calling themselves the Advent, returned more powerful and twisted than we could have imagined. Many undefended worlds fell to their corruption before we could redirect forces from the alien front. Caught between the Advent's revenge and the alien onslaught, we were forced to dig in. We built up mighty defenses to outlast our enemies, and eventually, we even sought peace. Now, after 30 years of constant warfare, our alliances are breaking down. The coalition is split between those who would withdraw and those who would lash out. Rebellion has even started to fracture the unity of the Advent. Unsure if they still want to destroy us or one another. Meanwhile, the alien assault has become increasingly desperate. Most strangely, their outcasts may end up being our salvation. Especially if the warning is true.
Advanced logistics. Welcome to the Advanced Logistics tutorial. The purpose of the and effects of advanced logistics structures will be covered. The nexus of your empire's influence in the galaxy is your capital planet. Yes, yeah. The further away your empire's planets are from your capital planet, the lower their base allegiance will be. Less so loyal, the farther they are. Planets with partial allegiance suffer reduced tax and resource income. Then we get all the support. Reduced tax and resource income. Go ahead and bring up our info cards for your other planets to see their allegiance. To select a planet as your capital, select this designate capital planet from the planet upgrade menu. When the upgrade is complete. Wait, hold on. If you have an existing capital already, it will be moved to the designated planet when the upgrade is complete. As your empire expands to more and more planets, your income growth will begin to lessen due to lost allegiance. One way of offsetting this is by building trade ports. Trade ports automatically produce autonomous trade ships that transport goods between friendly planets with trade ports. Each trade port produces credits over time at a rate that scales with the number of trade ships it has launched. Go ahead and build a trade port at both your terran and desert planets. They are built from the logistics structure menu. For the rest of the tutorial, the restrictions on how many structures you can build will be relaxed. Logistics structures. Trade port. Trade ports everywhere. Oh yeah. Okay. And then okay, so they're still building it? Okay. Have to wait. We can forward time.
Structure complete. Structure complete.
These are their info cards. A desert planet. Mine too. I'll have to create more. Now I use too much money. I can
Structure complete.
Can I cancel those other ones? Fuck.
Structure complete.
How do I cancel this shit? Each trade port also earns extra income, proportional to the longest chain of planets. With trade parts in your trade network. Proportional to the longest chain of planets with trade parts in your trade network. You can see the extent of this chain by mousing over your credit summary at the top of the HUD.
Structure complete. Structure complete.
Place one here too.
Structure complete.
Excellent. If your end part requires more metal or crystal than your planet's extractors can provide, one way of acquiring more is to build refineries. If you require more metal or crystal. Refineries. Like GeForce, refineries automatically produce autonomous cargo ships that scales their resource income. These ships seek out resource extractors belonging to the Empire at adjacent gravity wells.
Structure complete.
Okay.
Structure complete.
Because each refinery draws from extractors in nearby gravity wells, and each extractor can only support a few refineries. Building too many refineries will not increase your resource income efficiently. Go ahead and build one at your desert planet. Refinery. Orbital refinery.
Structure complete.
Because each refinery draws from. Alright, hold on, wait, I already read that. Alright, is it happening? Nope, wait, hold on. They already got a lot of money right now. Dude, I didn't mean to make that. Don't need this instead. Build that. Mic check, mic check.
Another structure is in the way.
The last core element of logistics is culture. It is produced from broadcast center logistic structures. So build one at your Terran planet now. A broadcast center. So logistic structures, broadcast center.
Structure complete.
Spreads the cultural influence of your empire to nearby planets.
Another structure is in the way. Structure complete. Structure complete. Structure complete.
Why is it going over there? Or Terran planet, not the desert planet. Desert planet. Ice planet. Terran planet. Okay, okay. Whoa. Holy shit. That's incredible. Dude, look how much cargo is flying around. because it's only the the tutorial lets you do a lot.
Structure complete.
This looks wicked.
Structure complete.
Good, the last, don't even make one yet.
Another structure is in the way.
Culture spreads along the phase lanes between planets.
Structure
And
complete.
is represented by a growing line in that empire's color. The further abroad culture from a given planet
Structure
spreads,
complete.
the slower its spread rate becomes. So the further abroad culture from a given planet spreads, the slower its spread rate becomes. As culture spreads, it causes shifts in allegiance, causing friendly culture will cause allegiance to increase
Structure
slowly
complete.
to a slightly higher maximum, whereas hostile culture causes allegiance to slowly drop to 0. If allegiance reaches 0 at a planet, the planet's current government is overthrown, causing the planet to become neutral. Strong cultural influence can also prevent an attacking empire from colonizing planets that have had their infrastructure destroyed by bombardment. The hell? Lastly, ships will fight more effectively at planets under the effects of friendly culture. Ships will fight more effectively at planets under the effects of friendly culture. Lastly, okay. This concludes the advanced logistics tutorial. Advanced defense. Welcome to the advanced defense tutorial. Here, I'll cover the best ways to place and use the various types of defensive structures. Your fleet won't always be within range. To help defend your planets as you move out into the galaxy to protect your assets, it's important to fortify them. One way to protect your orbital structures is by building defense turrets. These stationary cannons can cover large areas off the gravity well from invaders. As you research new technology in the defense tech tree, they'll grow in power. Build a defense turret now, select the planner or constructor, then click the tactical structures button, and finally on gas defense platform. Good, your cannon will automatically fire on enemies within range. Overlapping your cannons will yield even better results. Turrets can spin 360 degrees around, but cannot change positions in space. This makes them best for covering general areas of your gravity wall from enemies where you've concentrated your other structures. By researching additional subjects in the defense technology tree, you can access additional methods of fortifying your planets. Go ahead and research hangar defense from the defense tree now. Hangar defense.
Structure complete.
Hangar defense costs more than turrets, but allow you to field squadrons of strike craft that will protect your entire gravity wall. As with turrets, hangar defense can be upgraded through research to offer even greater protection. Go ahead and place a hangar defense now. Since the hangar defense itself is defenseless, it's best to place it within the protection of a turret. While fending off invaders, your structures and ships will take hull damage. Over time, this damage will be repaired by your crews. But a faster way to get the job done is with a repair platform. Repair platform must also be researched before they can be constructed. Go ahead and do this now via the military tech tree. Experimental design repair platform.
Research complete.
Repair platform structure, which repairs the hull of nearby friendly ships and structures. Repair platform can repair an unlimited number of diamond structures or ships within their range until they exhaust their antimatter supply. Build a repair platform within range of your other structures now. Despite your best efforts, the enemy will still likely penetrate your defenses and inflict some damage on you. Minefields are an excellent way of dishing out payback up to the enemy. Research proximity mines now from the defense tech tree. Proximity mines. Each race has its own way of deploying space mines, detect, construct. There is in fields which automatically detonate when an enemy vessel comes in proximity. Mines can be placed anywhere within your gravity well for a small fee. To be effective, they should be placed near the two structures since enemy vessels will move to attack them. Build mines near your other structures
complete.
Now. If they even dare. side they'll be hitting from.
Research complete.
Let's put this somewhere. Put some right here. Nice. That's nice. Alternatively, the best way to attack your planet is with a star base. Star bases are extremely powerful defense structures.
Research complete.
That can assault.
Structure complete.
But enemies simultaneously. Starbase. Starbases are deployed through heavy constructor cruisers. Most star bases cannot move once deployed, so it's important to build the base exactly where you want it. Go ahead and research the Rowlow's prototype from the defense tech tree. Rowlow's prototype grants access to the world's heavy constructors, deep space construction ships, able to deploy Argonev class star bases. As with minefields, your starbase can be deployed anywhere within the gravity well, but it's best kept near important structures. Go ahead and deploy a starbase now. Okay.
Structure complete.
I guess right here. As with minefields, your starbase can be deployed anywhere within the area or that. So he's not doing his job. Right here. Too far out. Oh, now it's doing it. Starbase.
Research complete.
Starbases can be upgraded for an additional cost to add new abilities, weapons, or defenses. New abilities must first be researched via the defense tech tree, while additional offensive systems are immediately available. This includes the advanced defenses tutorial. Advanced diplomacy. Oh my god, aliens. So Covenant. Welcome to Diplomacy Tutorial. Here we'll cover how to make friends, manipulate enemies, and hire others to fight your battles for you. When you take command of your empire, other factions have already made some initial determinations about your people. Based on your race and loyalist rebel inclination, this information is broken down into detail in the relationships window. Go ahead and open it now. Others' opinions of this player. Hateful. Hateful. At the top of the info card, you can see the overall relationship between the two empires, represented by a number out of 20. The higher the number, the more friendly of the two empires become, and vice versa. It's negative. Higher relationship levels make it impossible to form treaties and pacts with other factions, such as trade and peace treaties. We'll discuss this more shortly. Your actions can help determine how friendly or antagonistic other empires are towards you, based on a number of factors. Place your cursor over a Bitrate to display its info card. Diplomatic inclination is an empire's innate view of you and your people. This is determined at game start and cannot be influenced. Diplomatic inclination. Racial inclination indicates the tension and dislike that TEC, Advent, and Vesari feel for one another. Factions of the same race think more highly of one another than they do of outsiders. Racial inclination can be mitigated through diplomatic research. Faction relations show the level of mistrust between the loyalists and rebel offshoots of each race. This value cannot be changed. shows the level of mistrust between the loyalists and rebel offshoots of each race as well cannot be changed. Adjacent territory indicates the friction created by neighboring empires who aren't allied with one another. Fleet strength. Fleet strength is a measure of the mistrust empires feel if their overall use fleet supply is dwarfed by the other player. Military actions represent your actions as you destroy enemy or friendly ships. Attacking a common foe will make another empire like you, while attacking one of their allies will have the opposite effect. Diplomatic actions are the side effects of the treaties. And pacts you make with other factions. Joining forces with an empire who is despised by others will generally not make you many friends. Relations can also be improved by envoy cruisers, trade, completing missions, research, and gifting resources to other empires. Let's look at some of these in more detail. Awareness training in the foreign cultures makes your people more understanding of other empires. Research can help educate empires people on accepting other cultures more openly, which will help overall relations. Go ahead and research cultural relations and cultural affinity now from the diplomacy tech tree. Research can help educate both of them, cultural relations and cultural affinity. This line of research affects both your empire's view of other factions as well as other factions' views of you. It is a good way to overcome the mistrust many empires feel towards one another early on. Now that your education efforts are underway, let's go over some of the treaties we can establish with other empires. Open the diplomacy window to continue. Here you can see your overall ranking in the galaxy against other empires. Go ahead and click on one of the other player tabs at the left.
Research complete.
From this screen, you can accept or offer various treaties to other empires. The selected faction's relationship with you is shown via the relationship slider, along with the current mission offer, if any, and the status of any active treaties you may have. As you mouse over each button, the info card will appear with details of the respective action, including the relationship level is required to offer or accept it. Note that both empires must meet the required relationship level to form a treaty. A ceasefire treaty will end hostilities between two empires, while trade alliance will allow your empires trade and refinery ships to visit each other's ports. A peace treaty will ally two empires, making it much more likely to gain each other's aid in times of need. Planet vision and ship vision treaties will reveal the fog of war
Research complete.
via each other's planets and ships respectively. Let's take a quick look at the managed packs screen. Packs are powerful advanced treaties which give allied players the ability to share racial advantages and are researched via the diplomacy tech tree. As such, the highest benefit is gained when forming a pact with an opposing race. Here you can see the packs each player has available to offer. Additional details on what a pact provides and how much relationship is required of both players is shown on its info card. Note that both empires gain the benefits of a pact. Click the close button to return to the diplomacy screen. Time, other empires may offer you missions to complete or request aid from you in the form of credits or resources.
Do this quickly if you seek the Unity's favor.
You've just been offered a mission. Mission details can be seen by selecting the diplomacy screen tab for the offering player. The reward penalty for failure. The reward penalty for failure and the target of the mission request is displayed. This example offers a 0.25 bonus to relationship, which would be shown on the relationship info code under missions, please. Plus some credits and resources. Missions are assumed to be accepted unless you specifically reject them from clicking the reject button in the upper right corner. Rejecting the mission will hurt your standing with the faction offering the mission, but not nearly as much as failing the mission outright. By researching the appropriate technology from the diplomacy tree, you can offer missions to other players also. A quick, if temporary, way of winning friends is with some diplomatic research.
Intel reports an impending pirate raid.
You can donate credits or resources to other factions. This can be a great way of getting your empire to do what you want quickly. It's about to be a pirate raid. More permanent boost to relationships can be gained through the use of envoys. These are special non-offensive diplomatic cruisers that can send to other emperors you have a ceasefire treaty with. What the hell is this happening? As you research special envoy abilities in the diplomacy tech tree, they will give bonuses to other empires' planets whose gravity well they're in, improving relations over time. Should the envoy depart, this bonus will slowly degrade. Should your diplomatic efforts fail, there is an alternative method to getting others to do your dirty work: the pirate underground. black market, Power Underground. Come on, network. Should your diplomatic efforts fail? Yeah, that's okay. What's this? Timer. Wanted. Here you can, oh yeah, change the bounty, place, take turns using the pirates. Mercenaries. Here you can place an anonymous bounty on another's empire's ships and planets. From time to time, pirate raiders will launch against the empire with the highest bounty level. While initial pirate raids are easy to deal with, they will grow in numbers and strength over time. Pirates will also upgrade their ships as they collect bounty. With a little research and backroom dealings, you can even pay pirates to go on specific missions for your empire. Credits is all it will require. This concludes the diplomacy tutorial. Go to map designer. What the hell? Watch game. New game. No way. Having a picture. What was that? The robot? I should change that. Commander meta.